Tonight, from Toronto, Canada, it's the NFC Championship game. And the Toronto Thunderbirds versus Gardner Minshew and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Toronto Thunderbirds. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has always said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. This is the one that's the real challenge.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special team, running the football. But in the playoffs,
and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, sixth-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key they are. And it's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. This one caught by Davis. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, what you're counting on. Usually back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Makes the score Buccaneers 3, Thunderbirds 0.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team...
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Covered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy who's responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery. And you can always send it at the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
That's a corner from Notre Dame's Zach Martin. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now it's Haskins. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. Nice play made there in the open field.
And they want this well upfield across the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
To the 49.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins eluding the pressure right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause. Incomplete. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Of 6. And a Buccaneer.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They stay on the ground for Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
A short gain to doesn't get them the first down, brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Spinning away. That'll be a net of only 40 here. 40-yard punt team and the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had 2 drives with turnover. So this is a turnover. That's good.
We're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a 1st down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's man, T.J. Hawkinson. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 16-yard gain as they pick up the 1st.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Camaro with a carry on 1st down, but this defense on him in a hurry, and he'll wind up losing a couple. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action. Haskins. That's complete. He's taken down before reaching the 10-yard line. A very strong gain of 24. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Kamara trying again. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Again, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. They're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
No gain.
2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
So they do get 3 points, but that's not 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in our play? It says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. You got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Their own 27-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Left side 6 there on first.
Complete to Hunter Renfrow. A 6 yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Now Minshew, 7 yards there and a first down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. It's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It'll be Minshew again. Lets this go for Renfrow downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. And 2nd down. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They will find Davis. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time.
Let's go.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Minshew's pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. This pass caught at the 4. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Complete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
A 20-yard
right hash, and this one just a chip in. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Buccaneers 6. Thunderbirds 3.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball in the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Halas trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Taking it about the one. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught it to 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. That's right. And now off to the races. Down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. Kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And here again comes Gardner Minshew. And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, like one guy can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. 1 interception, just get it back. Get back to being who you are, and this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing 9. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun, he'll look to throw to Evans on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the ground, this is Johnson. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. Well, he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a fumble that's taken in by his tight end.
Minshew's pass complete to Hunter Renfrow.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Ready?
Back to the ground with Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 40-yard run on first down.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Buccaneer first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That's the second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them. They need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this from 37. And Lutz's kick is good.
The kick is
and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though, and you can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do some things you talked about. You need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, yourself to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3s already put through the post.
22-yard line.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, Camaro. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And oh boy, as you can see, Terry McLaurin yet to hop back on his feet after that play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Another shot gets complete. He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Could just sit on it here. Could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked line?
And all the cut down. Able to get coverage across the field. It's picked up by Buccaneers.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard this sudden change.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. Potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead. Usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true, because they are taught to take care of the ball as you surge forward. And I can see them both hands wrapped around it when they get through the line.
Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
They go play action with Haskins. Flushed out right. Looking from the corner, and he's got him. And they'll take it in for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 46 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
The kick is good.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
17. Buccaneers 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun is Minshew. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. No, it's incomplete. On 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but it was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. He's trying on 4th down to come up empty. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
On
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But we're deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And his kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Thunderbirds.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
So now the Bucs down by 11. A minute 46 to go. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Minshew, 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew will get this to his tight end, Troutman. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He will find his big tight end over the middle. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now we're a 1st down pickup of 8. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Minshew. This is Johnson. He's got it. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Open man is the tight end Troutman. A gain of 6 there in the 1st.
Complete to Adam Troutman.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Tonight's final score.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.